focus to another breaking news update coming in. A video that has been accessed by Times Now of surrender appeal being made by two terrorists in Kulgam. Listen in.
नहीं होगा, आपको वादा कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे एसएसपी साहब, सीओ साहब दोनों यहीं पे हैं पीछे, और आपके माँ बाप यहीं पे मौजूद हैं। आपको कुछ नहीं होगा। ये मुकाफिल अपना हथियार डाल दे, सरेंडर कर दो दोनों के दोनों, कुछ नहीं होगा। आपको वादा कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे एसएसपी साहब, सीओ साहब दोनों यहीं पे हैं पीछे, और आपके माँ बाप यहीं पे मौजूद हैं। आपको कुछ नहीं होगा। ये मुकाफिल अपना हथियार डाल दे, सरेंडर कर दो दोनों के दोनों, कुछ नहीं होगा। आपको वादा कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे एसएसपी साहब, सीओ साहब दोनों यहीं पे हैं पीछे, और आपके माँ बाप यहीं पे मौजूद हैं। आपको कुछ नहीं होगा। ये मुकाफिल अपना हथियार डाल दे, सरेंडर कर दो दोनों के दोनों, कुछ नहीं होगा। आपको वादा कर रहे हैं। यहाँ पे एसएसपी साहब, सीओ साहब दोनों यहीं पे हैं पीछे, और आपके माँ बाप।
Let me go across to my colleague Ishan. Ishan, we heard that video there, an appeal being made by the forces to the terrorists to put down their arms and surrender, a strategy that the forces say will put an end to radicalization in the valley.
Have been drawing a map so that there could be surrenders also made possible, particularly those who have not so much of involvement into the military activities. And this was today when the parents of these particular two boys who have recently joined the ranks were called to the location. And throughout the night, according to the army, they made appeals asking them, to surrender. And repeated, appeals were made. And then finally, in the morning time, both of them have surrendered. They have been identified as Nadim Ahmad and Kashmir, Mir, who had recently joined Lashkar-e-Taiba module. And then Army goes on to say that it was on the behest of these organizations that they were given, tasks to carry out killings and all that. But before they could have, done anything wrong, this was when they received input and they, were able to cordon the area. And later on, continuous appeals made them surrender. And that is why both these lives could be saved. Now, earlier, if you remember, a couple of years back, the Army started talking about bringing about a policy which will help, such youth who have to join these ranks. And
to bring the youth back on the right path is what the armed forces have said. This is being offered to the terrorists repeatedly. Let's listen into yet another video coming in of that appeal going in from the armed forces. All right, so that's another video, and perhaps Ishan can take us through what is being spoken of in this video in detail. Ishan, yes.
Well, as you can see, he's calling name of Nadim. Apparently, they are parents of Nadim, and that is when, these families were brought by the Army and the J&K police. And they are saying that Nadim come out and asking him to lay down his weapon, saying that we are here and nobody will touch you. In another video that we played earlier, the army man was telling him that the SSP of the district and also the commander of that area from the Indian Army are there. They are not going to open fire. You come out, lay down your weapon, and we'll make sure that you surrender. And that is when, after these appeals were made throughout the night by the parents and also